Hello and welcome back to Deadly Premonition, Part 3. Last we left York, we saved in the Otherworld, in the hospital. So let's get back to it. Take that. That's how I keyboard too, York. He's really giving it a good scratching. Like, I poke fun at, like, all the weird things, but, I mean, it is just what charms me. That keycard did need a scan. Yeah, this is definitely one of those games where it's like, if you don't like jank, you will not enjoy this, which is a damn shame because it has an amazing plot. Better than a lot of AAA horror titles, I'll say that right now. the key card had some head trauma. Oh, we're gonna run into a little bit of an alarming situation here. So here's the entrance, we're all fine, right? So, Trombies do more than wield pitchforks. Cool. They are... Cool. Yeah, they're fully capable of firing shotguns. And that actually does do a lot of damage.
Huh?
Agent Honor is totally worth it. Take it. Give me the first aid kit. Alright. After this, we're in the clear, though. Fine. Screw you. The lock-on was not helping me any. What the hell? I hope that's not a glitch. Oh. He just shifted over. Like an asshole. Toolbox. Actually, no, I should... My boyfriend, he's dead now. He ended up sliding over.
Agent Morgan, if you're so desperate, then why not smoke two at once?
Yes! So the guy in the white suit is my favorite suspect in the game.
Who's that old man?
He's my favorite of the non-main cast.
That's Harry. Harry Stewart. One of the bigger problems around here. His father started up the lumber trade and founded this town. He's a weird one, as I'm sure you can see. Always dressed like that, never speaking to the townsfolk. And just FYI, he owns almost the entire town. Not that that makes any difference. So long as I'm around, he won't be getting away with any funny business.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, haste won't lead you to what you seek. Keep your eyes focused on your footing as we speak. So says Mr. Stewart.
Nice to meet you too. How did you know my name?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, information desires you, just as you desire information too. So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, stop trying to get in our way. Keep this up, and even you'll have to answer to the law.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, with each rain our town goes mad. To our disdain, unpreventable. So sad. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning.
Then we shall depart, Mr. Francis York Morgan.
That's how he always is. Always spouting that nonsense. Don't give it any thought. It's all gibberish.
Emily here. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, thank you, Thomas. Agent York, we've contacted the first witnesses to the crime scene. You can interview them where they found the dead body.
Excellent. I was just about to ask if you could take me there.
Nice finger guns, York. But yeah, I love Michael. He's my favorite, like, I guess just, like, townsfolk. You know, that's, like, not part of the main cast. I love Michael. Sorry, I'm checking things. You can actually replay the Otherworld, but I'm not going to do that. That's mainly just for, like, trading cards and stuff. You don't have to solve the puzzles again, but, oh boy. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm seeing what I have to, or what I can do next. And a lot of it is just collecting trading cards, because this is, again, very thorough. Oh, aha, I can do another side quest, so we're going to be ditching George and Emily again. This is going to be part 1 of a 3-part side quest that's going to give us the most powerful melee weapon in the game.
The body was found in the Greenvale Forest Park. That's west from here. Too far to walk.
A forest park?
It's the pride of the town. It has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
That does sound fantastic. Show me the sights.
That may have to wait. We promised to be there by 1800 to interview the first witnesses to the crime scene.
And like always, we can absolutely ditch them. But there's a conversation to have with them first, so...
Agent Morgan, if I could just give you a friendly warning.
Are you really upset about me taking over the case? I have the authority approved by the FBI to assume command. I understand you don't like it, but you will follow my orders.
I'm not disputing FBI authority, but this is our town. You won't get far alone, and you gain nothing by antagonizing me.
It's part of my personality. I just do things my way. I can take you off the case if you wish.
Stop it, you two. We need to solve this case, not bicker among ourselves.
Alright. Let's get going enough to actually start the conversation, and then we'll ditch them. Come on, I'm rooming. Give me the talk button.
Anna's body was discovered by the woodsman Jim Green, along with his 2 grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
What were they doing in the forest?
Just their daily routine. They found Anna's body during a morning walk.
So you've talked to them already?
Not officially. Not yet.
Not yet. Are you out of your mind? You haven't interviewed them yet?
Agent York, that tone is hardly appropriate. We were given orders to wait for you to arrive.
Orders by who?
A man called Abrams from the FBI.
Robert, is it? Good old Bob Abrams. I did tell him to stay out of it. It's always tough to have a meddling boss, huh, Zach?
I thought you knew, Agent Morgan. Don't worry about it. We may not have taken official statements, but we got all the information we need. I can fill you in right now if you'd like.
Thanks, George, but that won't be necessary. I want to hear the details from the witnesses themselves, firsthand.
I just can't believe that the children had to witness the crime scene. They may be traumatized. You'd better do this carefully.
Don't tell me you get nervous talking to children, Emily.
Not at all. That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
Just forget it.
Oh, York. But yeah, so when York is in the other world, time seems to pass pretty quickly, or at least at a regular pace for everybody else.
Then we'll go on ahead. We don't have time to mess around.
Okay, I'll meet up with you later.
Agent York, we only have until 1800 to talk with the witnesses to the crime scene, okay?
And we'll wait as many days as we have to. But, we should visit Heaven and Hell and see if, one, get some gas, and two, see if, I can do more of the Benjamin Franklin side quest. I need to head near that area anyway. Because, yeah, we're doing a little bit more side questing. Sorry. Some more stuff opened up. Now that we did the Otherworld.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
Yeah, I don't believe we have any more talks with Zach after, until episode 2 now. Because we're still in episode 1. Ooh. Actually, yes, I do need to go that way. And then just drive. Yep, Harry and Michael are that way. Cool, yep. You don't know if other people can enter the other world or not. But yeah, when York was in the other world, for Emily and George, it was just George filling out the paperwork and heading back up to the lobby. Like, that's just how, that's how long it took. And I mean, lunch automatically ends, no matter what time you go to the sheriff's department for lunch. You always come out of it at 1300, so 1 o'clock. So, I mean, we went to the hospital and had everything done by 1:30. Don't you honk at me. FBI business. But yeah, no, we don't, you have no idea yet if other people know that the Otherworld is a thing. You don't quite know what's going on with that. I mean, it is very early in the game. Again, episode 2 actually has 2 parts to it. Because from episode 3 onward, the game just kind of rolls. There's 7 episodes, and the 7th episode is the epilogue. So from like, I would say episode 2, part 2 onwards, it kind of rolls. There's not that many side quests I chose to do in episode 2, part 2. They're all mainly in the beginning here. Just to kind of let you guys get to know some of the denizens of Greenvale better, and to get me some sweet items. Oh yeah, there's so much that you don't know about right now. So much. Oh, so much. Hey guys. Ah, here's Gina. This is Jack's wife. And yeah. You can guess why people come to the gas station.
I've never seen you here before. You in town to see some sights?
What's your name?
I'm Gina. Folks call me the Rose.
I'm Francis York Morgan, FBI Special Agent. I'm investigating the death of Anna Grant.
FBI? Wow, how cool. And, oh, I like that scar.
Do you have any info on Anna or any suspicious individuals?
Ugh, I hate that complex stuff. Let's have a more simple conversation.
Simple.
Yeah. Do you want gas or not? Uh-huh.
Hey, people really like my service. They like it when I put it in, and they like it when I pull it out. Do you like the way I pump it? That is how she talks. Just thrust it in there. I think Trisha might be dead. Yeah. Yeah, that's Gina. She actually is a reference to the wrestling game, I believe for the original Xbox, Rumble Roses. Oh, she has a special service, actually. If you get your car washed so many times, she does like this special service that's like ridiculous and sexy and shit. And after it's done, I think York is just like, because I didn't do that side quest last time because I had already completed it like before. So I didn't know. I would like to see if your husband is here. I'm sorry. Because it says that he's there, so... Gina. She reminds you of Daisy Duke. God, watch me do all this for, you know, more of like bribing Jack. Here he is. And watch the Ben Franklin prob not come up. Thank you. Yes, I can.
Benjamin, my good buddy. Listen up. I got something new to tell ya. I'll tell you another one when I see you again.
So there's a scrapyard, and a guy called the General runs it. So there's a junkyard we will be going to, because that is how we get York's car back. Or part of it. Shit, where's Sweary 65? Because that's where I'm headed. Oh, it's Michael and Harry again. That's the milk barn, so... That's Lily. That's the other side of town. Sweary 65 is around here. I think it's further down, I guess? Past the milk barn? I can never remember. No? Where the hell? God damn it. Because George's house, yeah, is right there. God damn it. It's not... I don't think it's on this side of town. I thought it was out by heaven and hell. Like I said, the map changes perspective when you do. Oh, okay, well, Quint, who we haven't met yet, is actually at Anna's house, because he's the only other person besides Richard that goes there. But I need him for Delivery Man Q. Why did I just, like, forget where Sweary 65 was? Yeah, because Delivery Man Q leads into another side quest with Becky. Oh my god. You get so lost. I better get that special service, huh? Yeah, I can knock out 3 side quests if Quint would just go to his goddamn trailer. Excuse me. We can always go to George's house and smoke until 2100. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll try to hit up everybody else the next day. So George's house is this way. I know exactly where it is. Hi, guys. I always forget where the driveway to George's house is. I forget what street it's on. But yeah, if I remember correctly, York is very horrified by the special service, which makes it even funnier. Alright, George.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? Well, just do as you please. We can head to the forest later.
There's a trading card somewhere in your backyard. Okay, it's on the porch. George Woodman. The bushes have been left to grow. Okay, so we can't really peek inside his house. He's got everything shuttered up. He's smart. And nothing in his garage that I can pilfer. And a shed that has no option to do anything, so... We'll smoke until 9 o'clock at night. 7 hours of smoking. Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. Nice and healthy amount of time. He's probably going to be hungry. And sleepy. Not raining, though. Better get something to eat soon, Zach. This is going to help us, though. What the hell am I doing? Ah, okay, I was seeing how tired he was and how hungry he was. We're definitely gonna stop by, yeah, one of the bars after this.
George, which do you prefer, mustard or hot sauce?
You didn't come all the way to my house just to ask me that. You don't have other things you should be doing?
Of course I do. But I'm interested in you right now.
Interested? Agent Morgan, look, my mother is sick. If it's not urgent, I'd rather we did this later.
Is she very ill?
Well, I have to say, it doesn't look good.
I'm sorry to hear that. Anything I can do?
No, this is a private matter. I can't ask for your help.
You know, back in D.C., people always came to me for personal advice. I'm here to help you if you let me.
There's no need for that, Agent Morgan. Please. You need to...
Abide by the rules, right? Okay, I get it. I didn't mean to invade into your private matters.
Oh.
George, I just thought you could use a friend who wasn't a dumbit.
Back when I was a kid, my mother really liked this flower.
Flower?
Yes. Small flower. No name. It grows somewhere here in Greenvale, although I must admit I've never seen it actually growing anywhere. I think it would make my mother happy if you could get her that flower.
George, that's good. Great idea. Every woman likes to receive flowers. You know all about that, right, Zach?
In any case, this is a personal matter. Make sure it doesn't interfere with the investigation.
Of course not, George. But I'm going to find that flower for you.
Oh shit. List of side quests. So yeah, you can only find that flower when it rains, which is why I took the time to go get it. Knock knock. Agent Morgan.
George, here it is. The nameless flower.
Agent Morgan.
No need to thank me. I did this on my own, during my private hours. Tell your mother I hope she gets well soon.
Yeah, I'll do that. This'll make her feel at least a little better.
I sure hope so. I really do.
You got the radio or fast travel.
Take this. It's an emergency police radio. If you're ever in trouble, use it, and I'll be right there.
Thank you, George.
Now, Agent Morgan, don't take this the wrong way. It's not an emotional thank you gift for helping me with my mother. I'm giving you this so we can do our jobs more smoothly, that's all.
Okay, George. That noise was him yawning. It got cut off. The bar is actually just down the street. Also, the area around George's house is always really laggy. Yeah, there's the damn bar. It wasn't showing up earlier. Jesus Christ. Sally will often be in here, actually. She's usually drinking herself to oblivion, but you can actually get some info out of her about Anna until she gets a bit too drunk. This is also the darts bar, so I'll be doing crap with this later, off camera. Emily also comes here to eat.
Hi.
Hey, Emily. Eating out? That's right. I like it here because I can eat, relax, play darts, you know. And I hate eating at home alone. I end up talking too much to myself. Makes sense. And you wouldn't be lonely here. Yep, and I don't have to cook either. 2 birds, 1 stone. You're here to eat, right? Yes, that's correct. Anna's body was found in the forest. You'll need the energy to make it out there. Emily has more to say. I wish I could cook like this. You talking to yourself? Agent York? Nothing. It was nothing. Just pretend you didn't hear that. Yeah, York, I know you're about to fall the fuck asleep, so we'll meet Quint in a minute.
Hey.
York, do you want a drink? What do you recommend? How about a tequila sunrise, then? Mick Jagger's love affair with one of these beauties is well documented. Okay, so you're a romantic one. All men are romantic, you know. Even you, I'm sure. Ask yourself. Seriously. By the way, did you see Quint's menu, York? His menu's a little different from mine. Just adds a little personality to the place, right? You pick whichever of you want to serve you. Let's take it easy, okay? Alright. I need this, actually. Buy that right now. So since he said tequila sunrise, we'll do that. In an antithesis to real life, drinking booze here will, keep you awake. That's some jambalaya. Alright. Just holler anytime you need a drink.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. And I want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I could read him like a book, Zach.
Nice, York.
Yeah?
You work hard here, don't you, Quint? Of course, man. It's my dad's place. Someday I'm gonna be a top-notch bartender here. It's nice to see you're helping your father out. Well then, you can help raise my takings. Got a couple of special cocktails that I'm really proud of. Also, my dad may have mentioned this, but we have different menus. Well, the money ends up in the same place, though. Just order from whoever you like. Alright, and he has coleslaw, and barbecue salmon, and fried zucchini. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. No, but I do want to talk to you and your father.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, he's just trying to get me to... Okay, nothing else.
Hey!
Okay, he's just gonna talk about darts. Yeah, and how it's his hobby. Okay, let's talk to Sally. You're the man from the FBI. That's right. Can we talk? I suppose. I want to cooperate, for Anna's sake. Your depression, your possessive depression is understandable. For me, drinking calms it down a little. Having Richard nearby helps too. I feel a little more like talking when I'm here. Then do you mind if I ask you some questions? No, go ahead. Tell me about Anna's friends. They're all good kids. Becky is from a good home and Quint is Richard's son. The couple who run the diner always treated her so well. I just realized the guy in front of her is drinking from nothing. There's no bottle. Oh my god. Look at him! I love this game. Lily was almost like a second mother to her. Anyone else? That's all I can think of. My baby didn't hang out with bad people, I'm sure of it. Oh my god, the guy in the background doesn't have a drink either! But wait! I did see her with Carol, just once. Anna said that it was a coincidence. They met on the street. They did go to the same school, but none of that matters now. She graduated, didn't she? Children grow up so fast. And oh my, I'm supposed to take her on a trip to celebrate her graduation. Huh? I'd better get home and make plans. I need to buy a new suitcase. Sally. Quiet now, please. I'm trying to talk with Anna about our trip. Zach, she gave us a lot of names. Did you get that all? I know, of course you didn't get all those names. But no need to worry. It's not a big town. We can cover it all by talking to the people one by one. Oh my god, the dude disappeared! I love this game's jank so fucking much.
Anna?
Anna, which country do you want to go to? Let's make it a vacation we won't forget. Oh, there's so much we have to do before we go, Anna. So... Sally, you can only get so much out of her before she, yeah. Yeah, Sally is really sad. There we go. No, I don't have shit distributed unevenly. Oh, there's an item up there. Ooh, cigarette. Thank you. So, it kind of annoys me a little bit that it's not a key item. So it actually does count as one of your item slots. It's not a main item, but you can use the radio to go, again, to warp points. So we're going to get a lot of them. The My Sweet Home thing is a PS3 exclusive download where you get, like, your own house in Greenvale. So there are certain parts where going back to the hotel will progress the plot. But if you're trying to do some side quests and stuff, but you need some place to sleep that isn't, you know, like the graveyard, then you have, like, a house where you have a toolbox, at least, and a bed. So, but that's PS3 exclusive, and I kept that just because, for convenience's sake, and just in case I need it. So let's see, the Great Deer Yard Hotel. So now, like, once I start getting to more places, like, I don't have the milk barn on there where I need to go tomorrow morning, but I can get there from the police station. But now that makes side questing faster. Probably still awake. Then again, pretty much any time you get up, Polly's awake. Polly has some, Polly has like a swanky part of the hotel to herself. It's really nice. Alright. Oh, good lord. I was just a few hours over. I get Stinky Agent. Oh, we'll change it up and go with the crimson suit. The Workaholic is my favorite of the three standards, though. Shave so we don't have Beard York. And so we get money. Alright. And we'll check the weather for today. If we're lucky, it'll rain in the evening. Rain in the morning and evening. Let's work quickly today. Rain early in the morning and evening. Okay, well, I can't get to the milk barn because they close when it rains, if that's the case. Unless it's sunny now. We'll see. It's at nodes. Oh, okay. We can absolutely 100% go to the milk barn. It should be open. Let's see here. Yep. We'll teleport there, and then we'll head to the milk barn from there, and then teleport back for lunch. Because you have until 1 o'clock to have lunch. That was the wrong way. Okay, nope, that's the gas station. Okay, good, milk barn, they're both there. Lily goes out and runs errands, so you can only catch her at certain times of the day. Oh, that's Emily. She isn't at work yet. Emily? It's 13 minutes past when you're supposed to be at the sheriff's office. Yeah, for shame. Although, if it's raining, we can do her side quest, and also, hopefully, We get there before Lily leaves for her errands. The cool thing is whatever car you have, because like when we get York's car back, when you teleport, just make sure that, you know, you at least get in and out of the car that you want, because the car will teleport with you. And York's car is very nice. But yeah, the Isaac and Isaiah's mom and dad are actually the ones that run the milk barn. So Lily drops them off with their grandfather every morning, and then goes back to the milk barn for a short period of time, and she has more things to buy than her husband does. And she also initiates side quests. So, and that side quest gets me the most powerful melee weapon in the game, which can take down one of the enemies I mentioned earlier, where it's like, there's a variant of enemy and it's a pain in the ass. It can take those down in, when I played this like last month, one hit. When a shotgun took about 10 shots to take it out. Anywhere between 6 to 10 shots. So yeah, I want this melee weapon. Yeah. You can actually finish another side quest by taking said melee weapon and giving it back to the husband. But pretty much everyone's like, don't do that until the epilogue. Okay, please do not let Lily have left yet. That only took out 3% of my car. Look, man, FBI business. Dickheads, you say, as I drive in an oncoming lane. Also, something interesting that York said was that he's not good with women, but Zach is. Agent Honor. Good, she's still here.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Lily Ingram. My husband owns a convenience store, and we have 2 sons. I like to think that I'm just a regular wife in a regular family. Aside from the point that our sons were the first witnesses to the crime scene.
You seem pretty calm considering their involvement in such a big murder case.
You think so? I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, if I looked all bleak and gloomy, I think it would hurt our business. Agent Morgan, about that scar.
Lily, please don't call me that. Call me York if you can. People have been calling me York for a long time.
You're a silly one.
No, not at all. I'm just a regular special agent. So what were you about to say, Lily?
Huh?
About my scar?
I'm sorry. I seem to have forgotten. It's because you said something silly.
I see. Well, if you remember anything important, just let me know.
I will.
I'll probably be making use of your store during my stay here, so I'll see you from time to time.
Okay, I'll see you soon then. Hi.
It's hard to get everything out in the countryside like this, hon. But we get our supplies from the city, so we should have what you need. No problem. The shop is just the right size for finding things. Really? I'm glad then. If you can't find what you want with Keith, then please come and ask me. He tends to remember the things that he likes himself. So there's some stuff he'll probably forget to offer you. Then why don't you look after the store? I couldn't do that. He owns the place. It wouldn't do him any good to rely on me all the time either. You shouldn't do anything to destroy the confidence of those you love. Right, hon? You're a very understanding woman. Anyway, Keith works better when he's confident. When he works well, that lightens the load on me. I see. It's a clever strategy. I wouldn't have the patience to carry out that strategy. Now stop being silly. Well, did you want to buy something? I can show what we've got. Yes, first. Before I do any talking. You can buy the melee weapons from her. Flares, cigarettes. That's all stuff Keith has. I need an onion. Trying to see if I can remember this by heart. Already have an egg. Already have the cheese. Okay, she doesn't have the other items I need yet, which is fine. And that just means I need to catch Lily later in the game. Which I need to do anyway. So.
Hi there.
You always look like a busybody. Is the job working you that hard?
It's not so bad, hon. I've gotten used to it now, really. You seem to be taking it easy.
Sometimes it's important to take a laid-back approach. Pressing forward too quickly can be a recipe for disaster.
You're being silly. Oh, yeah. Hon, if you have time on your hands, can I ask you a favor?
Such as?
Nothing major. It's just our storage room is a total mess. Keith just makes it worse every time he tries to clean it up. And I can't move the heavy boxes in there. I used to ask my father to help us out, but, well, he's not that young anymore. Of course, I'll give you something in return. If you tidy the place up, I'll give you this.
What's that?
A bronze card. It's a discount card for the milk barn. You'll be able to buy things cheaper with this. I think it'll help you lower your investigation expenses.
So you're saying that helping you out will ultimately help the investigation? Zach, what do you think? I don't mind if you want to help her.
Okay, now you get a good view of how York positions his hands when he talks to Zach. Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you, hon. The storage room is this way.
Move the boxes in the storage room onto the pattern section of the floor. It's a lot of pushing and a lot of York going, "Hey!" So. What did I tell you? We'll meet Keith afterwards, don't worry. You'll either love him or hate him. I actually didn't. He annoyed the shit out of me for a while. Pretty much until, like, my last playthrough. And then I realized I actually liked him. Okay, move this box to the left one square. Down. And then onto the yellow square. Okay. These kind of puzzles are fun. By that I mean not at all. Okay, good lord. York. York! I'm not pressing the button anymore, York! Okay, box number 3 down one square. One square to the right and one square into the... Okay, yeah. We have to do this 3 times in order to get that melee weapon. And it's all spaced out. But I promise it's worth it.
Thank you, hon. You've been a big help. You're a real hero.
A hero?
You just can't leave those who need help alone, can you? I can tell you know, hun. You're that kind of guy. Anyway, here's your reward, hun. You've earned it. We'll give you a discount from your next purchase.
Thank you, Lily. We'd better be careful not to get carried away and overspend, Zach.
Agent York, you're a good person. My father doesn't seem to appreciate you yet, but I do.
And I'm sure Keith and the boys feel the same. Come by any time, okay?
It's assuming you've already gone to see the twins. Jim doesn't. Jim, the grandfather, the old guy you saw in the very beginning, doesn't particularly like York because he's old-fashioned. Oh, Keith, what are you doing not behind the counter, dude? Well, that is actually the weapon. The guitar. Keith, you are blocking my way. I need out. Okay. Let's put the onion away. And take out the cheese. And hopefully it rains tonight. Okay. Oh, God damn it, Keith. Just make this easier.
So, you're the talk of the town.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
The name's Keith. A pleasure meeting you, York. Sure is a big scar. It's bigger than I thought it would be.
So, Keith, I have a couple of questions about the incident.
Huh? Sure, fire away, man.
Did you know Anna Graham?
Yeah, of course, man. Poor little Anna. She was such a nice girl. I mean, what kind of sicko would do that to her?
Well, I'm here to catch that sicko. Listen, even the smallest piece of information might be useful to me. If there's anything you noticed or want to let me know, contact me.
Okay, will do, bro. You got my cooperation, FBI.
Another thing, I'll be frequenting your store during my stay here, so I'll see you around.
Sure thing, bro. We got what you need, so drop in anytime. Hey, bro.
Chat. Hey, FBI! Wanna browse at the merchandise, man? We've got enough rockin' stuff here, just like as shop in the city. It's like, wait a minute, typos. I'm sure you'll find what you want. Check it out! I heard that you have everything here. Is that true? Of course! Oh yeah! But I tend to forget what we got. I always get in trouble because my list isn't all it's supposed to be. If, man, for any reason, you don't like my list, I'm cool. I'm cool. You can always ask Lily. Her list is always perfect. I'll keep that in mind. So, you want to buy something? He just has a shorter selection of things than Lily does. Chat's being incredibly inappropriate. Thanks a lot, bro.
Hey, bro.
No good, dude. I try and try, but I still can't make myself a morning person. It's like I'm down and out before I'm up and at it. I know that feel. Does Lily does not have anything new to say. Okay. And you'll catch other... Hello, cat. You'll catch other people in here, like Richard, picking stuff up in the morning. Hey! Don't try to eat my pen. Oh my god. You both are terrible. Well, I mean, they do have the twins. Lily's something like 5 to 10 years older than Keith. Oh yeah, and Michael Tillotson, Harry Stewart's aide, he's young. He's like 21 or something like that. He's a bab. I was very surprised when I found out how young he was. Actually, I didn't check first. I love how the open the menu thing just sounds like very foreboding. Okay, Quint is actually in his trailer. which we need. So hopefully he'll let us in. So let's go to Sweary 65. Oh yeah, shit, I was gonna say something. Oh, there is actually a store called the Milk Barn in Washington State. That's where Sweary got the name for it. They did a lot of, like, on-location shooting in towns that inspired them. So they went to the real Twin Peaks, because there is actually a place called Twin Peaks. They went to the real Twin Peaks, and... Oh, god damn it, you two. You're in there! You're both there! York won't even knock on the door. I can knock out fucking 3 side quests. If you just let me in. I feel like I'm that meme. Let me in! Let me in! Okay, let's go get food. Then. And then we'll see if Quint and Richard are available to talk. I do not remember having a hard time getting a hold of Quint before, so he's making my life difficult. I don't think there's that much I have to do before we can continue plot, because after we investigate the crime scene, we go... Yeah, like, you're put on rails again, so... Thomas will be in here.
Hello?
I love how he just salutes at his desk.
Fantastic cooking, Thomas.
Thank you.
Good, wholesome cooking like this in the workplace every day. George, you've got the good life here.
I've been cooking here every day since I started. Only natural that I'd improve.
How about your cooking, Emily?
Oh, her cooking is pretty good. But it isn't for 2-legged animals.
Oh, did you hear that, Zach? Not for 2-legged animals. I'll have to remember that.
Okay. Finish up. We need to meet the twins over at the Forest Park.
That's right. Agent Morgan, that's enough for today. Stop your giggling and let's get back on track.
Yes, of course.
No, it is not internal monologue. He talks out loud to Zach. They hear him. They hear him. Sometimes it's just that he's talking really quietly to himself. Like he kind of mutters sometimes, but like when he was laughing, they could hear him like talking to Zach. That's actually brought up pretty soon. It's just that, again, remember I'm doing side quests kind of out of order and I'm doing these department lunches. Also, if you watch my capture card test, that scene should be very familiar because it was the exact scene I used. Just unintentionally. I was like, let's just go get breakfast. But no. When York talks to Zach, it is, oh, that's right. Whenever you're in a building, they give you the layout, which is nice, but... Place outside. Yeah, no, they hear him. It's a good question. Yeah, no, it's not that. It's just that I haven't gotten far enough in the plot for people to be like, by the way, what the fuck? I mean, York acts weird enough that I think that they're just like, well, he's crazy already. Oh, man. There's a scene later at the A&G diner that I am so excited for that involves Harry Stewart. And of course, Quint and Richard aren't there. I swear to God. Are you both at Anna's house? Are you both with Sally? Because Jesus. I'm trying to get some fucking side quests done. And these ones are actually timed. Like once... No, where are they? Once it hits a certain point, I can't do these anymore. Oh, wait. Quint. Oh, Quint's there? Let me see. Bone collecting. Oh, I did part-time job 1. Camera, nameless flower. Okay. Let's try smoking for like 2 fucking hours. Like, this is kind of the annoying part about, you know, having a free roaming world. Because, like, the guide says, like, oh, they should be here at this time, and then sometimes they just aren't. So that's the clock tower Polly talked about. It's the milk barn. Oh. Quentin Richard baby home? We'll give it a shot. And if not, I'll just try to fucking catch him later. If I don't get it, it's really not the end of the world, but I don't know. I just, for some reason, I really like just like this quick series of side quests. Because it has to do with Becky. So. But I'm not going to hold up the plot. I'm not going to hold the plot hostage. Okay. They're both in Richard's trailer. Maybe. Oh no, I was seeing the... Yeah, no, they are both in Richard's trailer. Quint, will you fuck off into your own? What the hell? Yeah, you can't actually go up into the bedroom, and I like this. Looks like a bedroom. We can't go intruding in people's bedrooms without a search warrant, Zach. Like, York, that's very sweet of you, actually.
Hey!
Quint's trying to behave. You know, try not to make me worry too much. I can tell. I'm his father, after all. He looks a little rough around the edges, but he's a good kid. He's been looking after Anna's mother since Anna died. And his girlfriend, she was Anna's best friend, too. They're both kind of leaning on him, you know. They need his support. But he's barely standing too, so he's doing what he can to stay standing. Every man faces a problem like that, right? Richard, I'll need to know more about your son to answer you on that. I gotcha. Well, you just keep an eye on him. He's a good kid. And tell me if I'm wrong, you know? Parents are blind sometimes.
Hey!
I have faith in Quint. And he'll be a really good bartender. He's attentive and cooks pretty well, too. I'm hoping he'll take over the bar when I retire. Quint, you can resume your animation now.
Yeah?
You know, this might not be the best topic for lunch, but when Anna died, I was shocked. I was shocked out of my mind. I ended up skipping work, and of course my old man wasn't happy about that. My girlfriend was in shock too, so, you know, I wanted to be with her. I've seen a lot of cases, but this one ranks high in the sadness department. The closely knit community, oh, I guess it's the closer the community is. the sadder it gets. This entire town is like one big family. Even my old man, he tries not to show it, but he's really hurting inside too.
Yeah?
I've learned a lot from my old man. I really respect all he's done for me. So yeah, it says I can do the... Oh, this is the dart side quest. I forgot you could actually do that in the trailer. Coffee. I'll take that. Yeah, pretty much. Chet hitting on Quint. I just felt like doing that. Alright. One more hour because they're actually in the same fucking vicinity of their houses. Aha! Quint's bike tank. Cola. Oh my god. Chat. Quint, have you ever heard of someone called Delivery Man Q? Whoa, this is coming out of left field. What are you trying to find out? Delivery Man Q? Doesn't ring a bell. Ask someone else. Oh. Guess it just... Motorbike fuel tanks in various colors. Does he collect these as a hobby?
Hey, hands up! No touching the collection, okay?
Wait, you need to not be by your bike. Get away from the bike. I can't pull out my gun and threaten him because I actually get money deducted from that. So he reads philosophy too. Nope, there's the real deal hidden behind it. Boys will be boys. So he has porn behind there. There, now I can observe it.
Zach, look at this red powder. This must be what Delivery Man Q was transporting.
Uh-oh. Quint, you transporting drugs?
I found this in your bike. What is it, Quint?
It's just health food.
Health food.
That's right. Grounded like coffee beans, made from the seeds of a plant. Totally legal, alright?
So why was it in the tank of your bike?
I couldn't find anywhere else to keep it while I was riding. I just forgot that it was in there. You know, riding along and you suddenly get hungry. Or maybe you find someone on the road who really needs food.
Can't you give me an honest answer?
I'm telling you the truth.
Very well. If you must persist in lying. You won't mind if I take this and get it looked at, will you?
Hold on.
You said it was totally legal, right? Then there's nothing to worry about. Am I wrong about this?
No, it's nothing. Just do what you want. Go ahead, just take it.
Alright, thanks. Hey, you stay in your trailer. I have some back and forth to be doing. Chat's upset that they thought Quint was cute because now they find out he's fucking peddling drugs. What do you want?
Where'd you get that?
Quint's trailer. He's delivery man Q, isn't he? You don't have to hide it any longer. I'm on your side. Will you tell me everything you know?
Yes, he's delivery man Q. But he's got nothing to do with Anna's death. So please just leave him alone, okay? I beg you.
That all depends on what else you can tell me, Becky. His being delivery man Q doesn't prove he had nothing to do with Anna's murder. Is there any way to get him to make a statement about this?
Okay. Just wait here. Give this to Quint and tell him I can't accept it.
Oof.
That's all I can do. Don't ask me for anything more. You'll get us both killed.
Zach, I was hoping we'd get a little bit more out of her, but that's okay. We'll get more when we hand over the ring. Let's go give Mr. Delivery Man Q a visit and see what happens.
Actually, hey Becky. You're wasting your time coming here. I don't know anything. Alright, Quint, you better still be in your trailer for the love of God. York, come on, there we go. It's like, for the love of God. Okay, Quint, I've got some really bad news for you. What do you want, Agent York? Animus skull.
Where did you get that?
Becky gave it to me. She also told me to tell you that she can't accept it.
Can't accept? What does that mean?
Exactly what it sounds like, Quint. I think she was extremely worried about you. I'm just guessing, but she's been giving you the plants to make the red powder, hasn't she? Then you rode your bike out of town. You went on a trip, and you sold the powder somehow. You bought that ring with the money. That's why she gave me the ring. She wants to stop you from making any more trips. She doesn't want you to get involved anymore with this.
But I did all this for her. I started out delivering because I wanted the extra cash. But you know, things like this change over time. As you can see, her family is loaded and I live in a trailer house. She's out of my league, you know? And so I wanted to be the kind of guy she could be with.
Quint, you already are. You didn't need money for that.
Have things gone too far? Because of me?
Not at all, Quint. You can do things over. You're still young.
Can you hold off on arresting me? Just for a little while. I want to apologize to her. And promise her that I'll never carry that junk again. Just give me a little time. Please? I'll turn myself in once I've talked to her, okay?
Zach, what is he talking about?
Huh?
Why would I arrest an innocent youth such as yourself? Quint, I'm busy with a murder investigation here. We can talk about health food another time, okay?
If you really want to confess, you could always try a church. What do you think, Zach?
It isn't much, but I want you to take this as a thank you gift.
Zach, another young life saved. Good job.
You laugh, chat. No, you laugh. That's actually really helpful. Because the, you see the bar on most weapons. Let me go outside so I don't make Quint think I'm threatening him. And lose money. Okay, so you see how like that has the infinite sign, like the 9mm handgun FBI custom means it will always have 16 bullets. You don't need to worry about picking up ammo for it. Dart gun, infinite, whatever. The mission knife, see that bar? It's got health on it. But the wrench is infinite. It can never break. Yeah, it is nice. Although, why don't I have it? I should have it. I'm not gonna, like, die if, you know, I didn't get the wrench. But I'll be a little annoyed. That's about it.
Yeah?
Okay. I don't know if I, like, just reached weapon capacity and it got put in my toolbox. No, they never put items like that on the ground. It'll be automatically put in your toolbox. Yeah. I mean, if not, it's really not that big a deal. But, because I mainly wanted to do those for the story and not for the wrench. Let me hop over here really quick because that has a toolbox. That's easily accessible. The milk barn does. So... Let's see. Yes, okay, the wrench got put in there. Yeah, whenever you see a weapon that's in red like that, it means it's infinite. Yeah, my inventory's full, that's why. Okay. Yeah, put the shotgun shells away. Then take the wrench out. What? Okay. There we go. And now, I just wanted to make sure I could get the wrench in my inventory. There we go. So, hopefully it's still supposed to rain in the evening, so I can do a side quest with Emily, and if I can do that, then I'll end the stream after that, because like I said, when we go to talk to the twins, we end up looking at the crime scene, and then after the crime scene, we're on rails. So, if I can get a little bit knocked out, it'll just be a nice way to pace things out, so it's not like I spend 3 parts doing side quests. But yeah, I really like Quint and Becky, and that's the most we get out of them, sadly. But I feel like it adds a bit more to the story. Just knowing, like, these little things. But I've been to Emily's house. Okay, yeah, I'm glad to see that you agree. Yeah, I did take... I mean, I obviously decided not to do ones that I felt didn't add anything. There are a couple that are, for, like, getting infinite weapons, so I'll be doing those, but those don't take that long, because it's more of just, like, fighting your way through shadows, or, excuse me, trombies. But there's only 2 of those. There's one you can do post-game, but it's a boss rush, and there's no real need for the weapon that you get, so... Yeah, I know Emily's house is closed. Maybe because I didn't interact with it whatsoever. I didn't even, like, peek in the windows or anything. Alright. 1600... 4 o'clock? 5 o'clock? I think it's 6 o'clock that we have to... Let's see. Yeah, 1800, I believe, is when it's... Let me see if she's home. Because, on nice days, she is in her house. She just doesn't let people in. She's got a fireplace right there. Okay, so she's not home yet. Sometimes she is. Sometimes she isn't. The AI in this game seriously has a mind of its own. Yeah, I get money for peeking in on the cute deputy's window. That's a great lesson. Smoke for a couple more hours. Damn it. She's at Sphere 65, then that means that the weather forecast was wrong. Yep, she's at Sphere 65. Oh, alright. We'll try to get that side quest another time. I'm gonna call it here, though. Sorry it was mostly side quests, but like I said, we're gonna be doing mostly that in the beginning, just because it, I mean, it does take off. Like, let's see. I have, in episode 1, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Can't turn page. 14. Just in episode 1. And we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then after that, like after we go on rails, like after that level is over, I have a little bit more time to side quest. Episode 2, part 1 only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And episode 2, part 2 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But they also have the other 2 parts that deal with Emily having to be home. So, but I mean, it's good. It's a good insight into Emily and into her character and into her relationship with York. So, oh, I'm glad you guys liked it, despite me running around doing side quests and not continuing the plot. My sincere hope for anybody watching this is that, like, if you know me, you know I love Deadly Prem. I'm hoping I haven't overhyped this game, and that it's kind of just turning into what I said it was. That it's just this very quirky, like charming, janky game that isn't afraid to get really fucked up. Like, you've already seen some bits of it. With, like, hearing that, like, Anna's tongue got bit off, and how, like, startlingly disgusting the enemies actually are. It's mainly in the noises that they make, more than anything. The sound design is great on them. And it's just in the little quirks, like, you actually do get to know the townspeople, like, with these side quests. So I'm hoping that I haven't overhyped the game, and I can promise that the way I've usually described Deadly Prem to people is it knows when it wants to be funny and quirky, and it knows when it wants to be serious. And when it knows when it wants to be serious, it will tell you, and there is a point in the game where it goes, okay, you've laughed your way through this, you've hung in through the kazoos and the clear as a crisp spring morning, and like the zaniness, and like the Dreamcast 360 graphics on an Xbox 360 in 2010. Pretty much, I believe the same year Last of Us came out. So like you've hung in there. We're going to reward you, and we're going to crank it up. So I promise there is, like, a good payoff for this, and this is still a horror game. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it so far. But I promise it really only does get better. And I love to see you guys speculating and thinking about the characters and, you know, like asking things like, can people hear York talk to Zach? You know, like, what's the deal with Zach? Can other people go into the Otherworld? Do they know it exists? Like, you already having theories about Harry? Like, that's good. Like I said, pay attention to everything, think about everything, overanalyze everything. It's kind of that old trick of, like, throwing spaghetti at the refrigerator, and if it sticks, that means it's ready, you know? It's kind of just like, you're just throwing noodles at the refrigerator just to see what sticks. And, I have fun if you guys have fun. I have even more fun if you guys have fun. I don't want to feel like I'm subjecting you guys to, like, a bore fest. So, I'm really hoping that, this is kind of turning out into what I've always gushed about. And there's plenty I'm always going to leave out because I highly encourage people to just play this on their own, especially because it's now available for the Switch, and 99% of people have a Switch and only have Animal Crossing. And I'm like, go buy Deadly Premonition Origins. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Buy Deadly Premonition 2 while you're at it. Do it. So, like, in my mind, there's just no excuse not to have the game if you love it and play it for yourself and discover everything, because it's really fun. It's very time-consuming, but it's very fun. So, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. That makes me so, so happy. So, I will... Yeah, oh, good, you own both. Yay! Yeah, I will stream the second one for sure. I just kind of want to wait a little bit for more... for more patches and... for more patches and for, like, a side quest guide and everything, so I can do all the side quests. So, but yeah, the second game is a really solid sequel. In my opinion, this is the superior game, but the second, I think, does a really good job. And I think it's very, very solid. So, I'm, like, excited to stream the second one. But that won't be for a while. I'm not going to go from Deadly Prime 1 into 2. My next major game after this will be Sleeping Dogs, like I promised Mod. That'll be a blind playthrough too, so. And that'll just be fun. So, yeah, I could probably go for fun after all this horror. I've played a lot of horror games. And not just on stream, like in my spare time and stuff. But, yeah, I gotta end the stream and the recording before I keep yapping. So, every time, you just, you have to hop up, you little show stealer. No, don't chew the cords on my Astros! Cat. She started chewing the cord on my expensive headphones. You behave. Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm really, really glad. So, I will be back on Sunday, at the usual time. I'm thinking about making a Twitter for this. I'm still kind of up in the air about that. But, yeah, whatever. I will see you guys on Sunday. So, every other day. And you guys have a wonderful night. And for those of you watching on YouTube, see you in the next episode.